Hey guys, name's Fem, playing some Greyfeather Gems to Rodamill. The mission fondly remembered by not nearly enough people, apparently, because they've lost their marbles, and all of their marbles have been rolled up into one and placed on this decorative floor right here for me to complain about, and someone else to go, ein zwei, is apparently a phrase you can say if you were teaching somebody to count using their fingers, or even using some sort of advanced algebra, such as addition, subtraction, trigonometry, which is just a subset of algebra. I mean, this is just basic math stuff that every professor will tell you, but professors won't tell you, only if they're a professor. The name is similar sounding in order to cause confusion, because otherwise they'd never get an education license. That's a thing, right? Whoa, whoa. Hey, I just cut out the door opening, but that's because I cut in real time. I tapped the key on and off because who wants to edit? Oh man, editing, it sucks. It's like work, and I don't want to work for my money, do I? I want to play for my money. Yeah, this is not purple at all. This is definitely the green mission. I don't know why I remember it in a purple sort of sense. I mean, I said that before, but yeah, hey, wondrous items from the lost civilization, graciously loaned by the Hightown Museum. That sign is suspiciously not all grubby and rotten, and here's a valuable item from the Hightown Museum, and there's an unvaluable rock, so make sure not to bring anybody who likes rocks into the picture, because they don't like pictures, they like rocks. If you give them a picture for Christmas, they'll be like, where's the rock? Dude, where's the punk? Where's the gosh darn old thing? Where's the guy who died? Oh, there he is. See, my joke is not. But, whoa, see, now this paper is properly messed up. For the attention of Messrs. Carlisle & Co. Well, they sure are good at making mess. They're the Messrs. Supreme. Regarding the correspondence from the council to your offices upon wow, actually, that's cool. This is... Dude, that's awesome. It's made to match up exactly with that. Pre-New Dark couldn't put pictures or nothing. Yeah, I mean, appreciating the technicals instead of the mood. But, you know, sometimes I like to appreciate the technicals, such as wow. This game, in many ways, is more technically advanced than Doom. I mean, it's incredible, but in some ways it's not. Oh, man. So, can I actually get up here? Because, you know, I've always dreamed of climbing up right beside a vine, snubbing my nose at it. Didn't think so. What? That didn't take you out? Ah! Okay, yeah, when it's time to reload, well, you know it's time to reload. So here I'm back at the bottom. In case you wanted to know where I am, I'm back at the bottom. And here I am back now. I think I just, like, hopped on some rooftops and went in some water. I don't even remember where I came from. It's been so long since I've been gone. Oh, I'll want to get a scone. That's what you might call a scone, at least in my childhood. I mean, in my childhood, one person must have said scone to me, and also one person must have said Toyota Celica to me, because that's the way I remembered it being pronounced. And only recently I discovered that apparently it's pronounced Celica, and nobody in the entire world pronounces it Celica. My mind was blown. I mean, I know I'm normally joking, but my mind was blown. Of course, that's an irrelevant statement to make, but, you know, it's all about me. There's no talk like Fen talk. That's like there's no business like show business, but it rhymes less, so it's a better catchphrase. Well, this guy seems to be stuck in his little going around loop. Oh, wait.
And receive thy chopping.
Hey! He normally says halt and receive thy pounding, but he said halt and receive thy chopping. I've never heard that line before. Well, as much as the dark mod seems glitchy to me sometimes with the AI, it can still happen, and old good thief. I had to say old first because that guy's just attracted to the barrels like a magnet, and who am I to judge the kind of thing you're attracted to magnetically? I mean, I'm attracted to female humans. I mean, that's a little disgusting. That's a little outside societal bounds there. But, you know, I feel that, you know, in this day and age of people being more open and accepting, I feel that that's a thing that I can admit on the internet without fear of persecution. So, thank you for your great generosity. I'm not actually making fun of anything. I'm just being random. Yeah. Guess what? Guess what the word? Guess what the word was that I said before? If you can guess what the word was that I said before, I won't smack you over the head and tell you. Smack! The word that I said was that I remember there being a whole bunch of places you can jump up to and stuff and climb that I probably missed in the mission. I'm gonna say it again. I think that May be pushing the point a little much there. Looks like I could... No. I guess there's nothing. Guess I have no law against smashing these mechanists over the head in this mission. I thought I did, but I was obviously confusing the first one with another one. Look, this fire. Poor thing's been stomped on so much by these mechanists that it has turned into a disgusted pile of splat, and not cute at all. Fellow mechanists due to the presence of pagans and blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, so that's the gate going back to the first place, so now I'm in the city proper. I still feel like I missed something up on the roofs, but I don't quite exactly 100% remember. I also feel like there's a very thin, spindly bank around here somewhere, like perhaps nowhere at all. Thank you. Okay, I'll admit, I'm also attracted to large aftermarket video card heatsinks. There! Okay, but seriously, I guess I should be taking this more seriously like I did last time. I go, yeah, this is Rodamill, it looks good. I guess I put the enhancement pack on. I guess I left the enhancement pack thing on from a job well done. Whoops. Oh well, let this be my first timid steps into the painful realm of graphics looking good. Oh shit. I'm a tank running up a... Wow, that's the worst thing to say in a nice atmospheric mission like this. Cut! Okay, yeah, for real. She's over there. I'm hoping that some of my memories of this might come back so that I can kind of remember my bearings, because that's kind of what memories do. They let you remember things. I want to pick up that lantern that's all burned out so I can use my thief tiara magic to... What? Here I randomly said that once in the last LP somewhere, and now I can't stop thinking about it because every time I say a thing, I have to jump up and down screaming the thing out loud. Yeah, I just play thief by just running and having someone stare at me and just like not making a sudden move at all. I don't know, it seems like maybe if you make a sudden move they would see you more. That's probably not at all the case, but it's realistic, and obviously I've just decided that now I play this game realistically. Okay, I think I might remember this side bit. Maybe it's there. No, I'm remembering a completely different mission, which I think is actually resonance. Funny. I should just play that to get it off the chest and get the tension out of the lovely rope I'm making. I don't like the inconsistency of starting without an enhancement pack and then continuing with, but who knows how to make perpetual motion. I'm sure they'll figure it out any second now. Oh yeah, there was that guy up on the little beamy beams at the start that I couldn't figure out how to get up to. Gotta figure that out. Okay. Fellow Mechanists, the streetlight system is now functional once more, though, alas, certain not yet discovered factors still interfere. The lights may go out without warning. I am working on a solution, but this may take some time. In the meantime, I have given orders to place torches, lest we stumble in the dark should this recur. Friend Quilter. He's not a quitter. He's a quiler, okay? He quiles. Don't even ask questions. If you have to ask what quiling is... well, you can't afford it. You know, imagine if you could afford something. I think I may have joked that joke already. So because I just sort of think I may have done so, I'm gonna just skip saying it entirely. Watch as I cut my way through town. Oh wait, you can't open these doors. I guess because the electricity's out and it's flickering or something, yeah. Okay. Did I get up there? Guys are bothersome. They're providing a challenge and I just can't abide... The Jesus in this place, because this is a fictional land. Religion is banned except for the stuff that isn't. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm knocking out a whole lot of people here. My conscience is eating at me, and I'm discovering that maybe giving people concussions and possibly permanent brain damage and/or an early grave may not be a nice thing to do. And I'm really having to sort of sit with those actions. Just sit with them. Just sit and contemplate them, and just think about what I've done and what I can do to atone just for what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Good, because these appear to be... they're not the barracks, they're some sort of strange streety place. That auto map is pretty existent. That's gonna be useful, I tell you what. Flash bombs. Yeah, it's strange. It's an undead mission, but with mechanists everywhere. it's kind of a cool idea, you know? They've got their territory, the undead have got their territory, and everybody's got their oratory until they use oratory to slaughter their political opponents and put them in purgatory. Okay. Well, you are not dead, son. You're not a son either. You're the moon raven princess.
Nay, not a single beast.
Good riddance, then. Noxious things. 'Twill be a better world, more worthy of the Master Builder's work, when not a single stinking burrick remains to plague it.
Absolutely, fellows! Gotta check the infinite pasta pot there so that I can pour it into the bowl and transfer the infiniteness property from the apparent object to the subservient object, or, you know, that's the terms you use, and now we learned that object-oriented programming does have one use ever in which it is at all worthy for anyone whatsoever. A house of Canis. So this seems to be some sort of stronghold type place. I don't know. It just looks like it's not even on the map anymore. Oh, it's just like this mission is so cool to play because you just get to go everywhere and explore around and around and around until you drop. Explore till you drop is also a better catchphrase because it doesn't rhyme, because this might be a slightly subtle because if it was a non-subtle version of that, it would be disgusting. Jab at the modern times, always suspiciously being worse than the old times, according to some. But hey, yeah, these are the barracks, I guess. They're not marked on the map. Hey, at least it's a place where people sleep, but they can't call it sleepsy because that would be foul. Friend Jamais, forgive my lapses of faith, but it infuriates me overmuch that our wisers and betters should value our equipment so highly they would prevent us from using it. For I had not heard the end of that officious reminder that came with the diamond drills. Friend Shauna herself, gainst all the builder's logic, hath ordered me to comply. I fail to see what good the drill shall do us when rusting in the bank vault, be they kept safe from the avaricious eyes of thieves. The only thief I perceive around here is the accursed damp, Quartermaster Jasper and Horace in one body, because they loved each other very much. There's naught wrong with that, son. Love can be a fairly nice thing to occur indeed. Fellow Mechanists, the East Valley is still partly unexplored. I have the same voice as the guy who talked to me. It's osmosis, you understand, very high technology, invented by Keras. Therefore, as a precaution, patrols are doubled during nighttime. Remember to report any sightings of barracks to Brother Quailer. A thorough exploration of the valley shall commence tomorrow at first light, accompanied by our civilian guide, Dayton. Friend Janison has still not returned, and a patrol has been sent out. If you see Brother Janison, who I just called friend, tell him to report to me immediately. Friend Jamais, brothers cannot be friends. I mean, have you ever heard of sibling rivalry? I mean, God! I have to cut, or else my phrasings will not have their comedic punch, and it will just lack the punch of the live version of my comedic punches. Because, you know, I'm recording these punches and playing them back on a specially designed cardboard cutout with animatronics all up ins. It's, you know, quite the sight to behold. Second only to a monkey playing a piano. This kind of is slightly reminding me now of the much newer mission, Breaking the Stone, except a darker and much greener and environmentally friendly version. Where am I? Why even have an... Oh, wait a minute, I'm way off here, aren't I? I'm like super in the uncharted part, so either there's a new map, or there is never one, and I have to just explore on my own. Well, if auto map doesn't work with this stick on the page thing, I kind of want to go to the old hotel and to the old collapsed. That's a weird name for a building, but I guess if you can say murder of crows, you can say a collapsed of buildings. There should definitely be flock names for groups of buildings. I mean, after all, you go house hunting, you got to shoot them all down at once. It is done. The barracks don't like uninvited guests. I'm afraid my price has gone up, however, by the value of that ring I had to leave on his corpse. I understand the reasons for leaving it, but I still see it as a personal monetary loss and demand compensation. I expect payment before dusk tomorrow. Wait a minute. It's done, the barracks, the value, ring you had to leave on some guy's corpse. Is that a corpse around here? Evidently not. This place just exists to helpfully inform me that there's a corpse somewhere. I did see a skeleton, and I didn't search it thoroughly. Could be that. Oh, what a fool am I. I kind of want to go back until I can find where I am on the map, though. I mean, this mission is huge and cool. I might even let you live, just so that I can let you live. I'm a thief, but I have a strange state of mind, and you're just gonna have to accept that if you want to be my pal. Thank you. Whoa. So I guess this is some form of armory. Reckon I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, the keys, the keys, the keys. Do I have any of them whatsoever? Probably not. No. I wasn't supposed to do that, so I'll just pretend that that never happened. I should probably snag a key off of somebody walking around here. Maybe even off to the other side of town there. Boy, has anybody played this mission recently? Because if you have, feel free to yell at the screen and post something mean in the comments. I know I shouldn't be encouraging that, but, you know, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, because, you know, aren't we all just raging hypocrites? Friend Jamais. What? Wait a minute, this is the same note. This is the same note. Is that supposed to happen? Because, like, what? He chucked it away. But then another one was written. For some reason. Strange. I guess he gotta fax it off to the speech pathologist over and over and over again until they finally accept him with bated breath and studied arms and... Whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 man. Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm just making noise at the elevator. That's not supposed to count. I am now suddenly treating this game not realistically. These metal doorways are the bane of everybody, including Blaze Bailey. Did I just come from... Where did I just come from? Okay. Okay, getting my bearings. Not a problem.
I hear the intruder.
What?
Step into the light.
Okay, you know what? You can look for me in the light all you want. You ain't gonna find Jack Diddley.
Coward's game you play.
Oh, I'm just like so having one of those days when I feel like I'm not respecting the game. I don't know. Maybe it's that some of these newer missions really kick my ass more, but well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should be one of those non-entertaining Let's Players when it comes to a mission like this. Like, oh yeah, this is a spooky game. Just saying. Of course, just because you're not jokey doesn't mean you're not entertaining. Oh. It just means you're more relaxing and, you know. But hey, I'm just saying, for me, I don't think I'm entertaining unless I'm going wah, 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 and stuff. So there's a key, so I can probably use that. Storage room. Both storage rooms. Looks like a plural was forgot. Oh, and that one was flares. That's actually... That would be funny if that was intentional. Like this one you can reach and it's something useful. I guess it was a flash bomb, was it? Yeah. And this one you can't and you get all hyped and then it's just some flares. Like, pff, flares. It's the butt of jokes, at least to me. Maybe I'm alone in that, but I'm not, because Milan made a joke in Bad Debts, if you recall. So yeah, okay, I'm in storage. I'm in this big storage place that I somehow neglected to see on the map because I was too excited, overly excited, and just like spewing my excitement all over the place about the barracks. Barracks von Munchausen. That is what I am going to affectionately call the barracks, and hope that I am not saying something horrifically offensive. Is there like a ring or something moving along? Squishy under here? Apparently not. Get back down here. Your mother would disapprove of that, son. Yeah. Anyway, now that I got my infinite pastable, as I will now clunkily demonstrate. Or not, because that's quite rude. This guy seems to be lifted up by that. Well, as amusing as that is, it's not very good for my prospects at success. Which is a serious statement, and this note is upside down. There's a half copper, or it's 2/3 copper, there's a check stock, there's some flowers. Oh. So it's gear flower. That is adorable. Not doing the serious work here. I see. Part 3 of cool receptions and dealing thereto. Should the gentleman's amorous attentions upon the young lady meet with a demeanor forbidding, the remedy is quite simple, for the mind of woman, while elegant, is also simple. A woman wrote this, just saying. To wit, the lady, or at least used it, to wit, the lady requires wooing with gifts of a suitable grace and flattering to her nature. A delightful bouquet is sure to warm the iciest heart, so long as it is of beauteous form and possessed likewise of a scent as pleasing to the nose. Should such a bouquet fail to elicit the desired pliancy, or should the lady suffer from a cold or other blockage of the nose, then fine confectionery may be substituted. A sumptuous and goodly maiden. Also, I guess this is a page graphic by itself, because you couldn't put pictures in here yet. Actually pretty impressive. The author advises Turkish delights for this purpose on account of the renowned capacity of rose water to mellow the choleric humors and inflame the gentler sentiments. Baby, you sure inflame my gentler sentiments. That's fun. Fenjamai. This child was found seriously damaged in the East Valley. Canst thou repair it? Make haste, for the other child has gone missing, and we fear the... hath gone missing, and we fear the worst. I'm not an impostor. Alas, there hath been no sightings of the attacker. Knowest thou of any creature that could cause such damage? Brother, lead us. Lead us to salvation! Well, that room was quite amusing. I keep just being magneticized back to this. I guess I'm attracted to gear. Not going to clang. I never did clang. What the heck are you talking about, you utter libelous fool? Hey, it's one of those doors where you can't open them and stuff. Hey. I heard a woman talking, but unlike last time I heard a woman talking, this one is alive and makes sense that she's alive. In that The Rat's Triumphant mission, that woman who goes like, is something there? People are saying perhaps she's on the other side of the wall, like that's the other side of town where the living people are, and she's hearing you through the wall on the barricaded upside of town. Barricaded. That's when you go to the barcade, and you drink, and then you play a game, because what else would you do at the barcade? God, people, I'm just giving you a pun, and you just expect me to explain it. Didn't I? Oh, that's just a place to go to. So what? So this is just kind of storage. Okay, I haven't been in the border. I want to go everywhere with these jokes. Jokes or not, I want to go everywhere. So it's kind of that placey place, I guess. Wait a minute. Sew it up hard into a pair of pants, because kids can sew, even if they're guys. But we don't mention that because it's the 90s. What? Oh, wait, is this civil? Maybe it is. But there's some yeah, it is, but it doesn't count. How unfortunate. So I guess this might be the old hotel. Whoa. Okay, and suddenly we're in Ghostsville again. See, it's just... I mean, the mechs don't ever fight the ghosts, which is too bad. I should lure them out and they would fight each other, but you know, that would just cause chaos, and that sounds like fun, and this is a no-fun zone in the Let's Play. Oh, wait a minute. No, that wasn't where I was thinking it was, I don't think. Okay. Unless it is... Oh my god, I just... Well, then, that settles that. Now I'm in literal hell. So, now that I have achieved literal hell, I guess I'll just continue on and act like nothing happened. Hello there, ghost. You look just like another friend ghost that I found. I can't blackjack you because you're a ghost. You're a friend ghost. Ghosts are our friends. It's synonymous. And there's some glasses so that I can see you better. Hey, I like that. The knobs are all busted off. Obviously, the enhancement pack doing that probably though, but it works strangely well. I should probably just keep using this. Hey, you! Oh man, I should remember that you can actually hit these dudes with your sword. You know, swording them. I sorta like you, son. So I guess I'll let you. No, I can't think of another sword pun. Swordy. I'm Swordy. Swordy, the citizen sane of socking sig movies. You must combine to form the mega sword. So says I, your sword and leader, Swordon. You've got a rather girly voice. I bet that's very embarrassing for your entire kind. Sergeant Petre, we have a new guest in number 4. Ivan again. Last night he took the flimsy lass in the park with 2 witnesses, no less. Now half the town is sharpening their knives and baying for his blood. Wow. If you feel like, wiping that golden grin off his smug face first, I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. The bastard had better hang this time. Oh, that Armand woman came to bother me too with more evidence about the psychic. She claimed to have seen Grethel coming out from the passage behind the psychic shop at an ungodly hour when every decent woman should be asleep. I just had to ask her what she herself was doing up at the same hour. Ha, that shut her up for once. I'm so tired of listening to her complaints, especially with everything else. She likes you. How about you tell her to lay off nicely? Lieutenant Raphael, the big old bandit slayer. It's sort of an awkward title, but you know, it's a pretty cool title. I mean, who doesn't want to slay them some bandits? Whoa. Please come here and get your revenge on the guy who claimed that your voice was improper for your gender. Like a big old... Okay, you know what? Never mind. Hiding is the better option for a thief. Boy, I wish I had a dedicated man. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, right. These control lights on, aren't they? No? Then put gates up. Okay. All the cells are open, or they're closed, or something. All the cells are now the same anyways, and equality is what we want. Well, we want equal rights. I don't think anybody said equal rights means equality, but like, hey, whatever. The show said it, so I must obey. That was a self-make-fun-of make. Hope you like it. If you don't, oh well. Hey, there's some gold teeth. It's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a ring on one of these corpses. Shit. I'm in trouble now. Alright, you've had your time in the sun, but it is now over because you have become more annoying than you have become an object for me to say stuff about. Nice mustache, though. It makes you look very gentlemanly-like, and I bet you could woo a sumptuous and goodly maiden with a gear bouquet any day. That was really funny. That was a good, funny bit of funniness to put in a mission. Is that it, then? Oh, I'm finally in there. That wasn't the old hotel. The old hotel was that place I couldn't get into, I guess. So, wait a minute now. Am I really gonna be, like, if I didn't have a rope arrow, I would be stuck here forever, but I think one of these was a rope arrow. Though. So it's old police station, yeah. So it's the barracks, but they don't go down to the lower levels because there's a zombie over there. I just love this combination of stuff. Maybe I will if I can find any undead that I could lure over to the Mechanist. Perhaps I will have myself some... Well, there's a Mechanist.
Step into the light.
Did I leave any undead? Maybe not. But if there's no undead close, then... Jeez, where was there? I can't even recall. There was one guy up in... No, it wasn't there. Where was he? Well, now I look like a grand old fool of a bird chaser. Hopefully there's an undead guy in here. There's really no reason why that would be the case. And hopefully that dude's not an archer. Get... Gone? I ain't gone. Get over here. Get over here. There's no ghosts in here. It's just live people. Oh my god. I can't even accomplish my own task. My dearest Melinda, by the builder, I wish we had not had to part as we did. I wish I'd never come back here on this ill-begotten expedition in the first place. Each day out here, so far from your embrace, is like a sickness. If I could voice act in a serious manner with believable emotion, I wouldn't be so silly. It'd be bad enough were it just for the Mechanists. I even had to sleep in the same tiny room with 6 of them for 2 weeks. I finally convinced friend Shauna to let me move into my own quarters, so at least I have some peace now. Not that it seems to have helped at all. My headaches have returned, stronger than ever this time. But the town itself, I simply don't understand what happened here. It's a tomb. We all assumed the earthquake collapsed the town into rubble and buried everyone. But it's not true. There's been landslides and floods, yet most of the buildings we have found are still standing. But everybody in them is dead. It's the packs. The Mechanists haven't let me explore the buildings, but I've heard them talking and have watched them hauling away cartload after cartload of bones. And I've seen skeletons lying in the street with no marks upon them at all. Something awful happened here, and nobody knows what. All I know is that I want to be gone from this dreadful place. Hopefully my services won't be needed for much longer. I don't think they'll want a guide around after the last valleys have been explored. I doubt I'm of much help to them anyway. It's been a long while since I last lived here, and the landslides have blocked passages I knew of and made new ones instead. I barely recognize the place. I'm sorry, my love, for pouring out my troubles when all I seek from you is comfort. Know that I miss you very much. I'll make up for all the time apart when I get back. I promise. You're Dayton. Well, I just can't do anything to him, and I can't allow anything to happen to him. No! Either. And I will attack.
Is someone there?
Go back to sleep. What? That is the price of casting the go back to sleep spell. It puts him back to sleep, but I now have to do a whole lot more work, and it drains me physically, which is another way to say it teleports me back and makes me fight a guy who will drain me physically. Sometimes you just have to make shorthand, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I just got those gold teeth again. All right, hush, little baby. Don't you cry. This is my creepy lullaby. Hi! Oh, yeah, you said, whoa! Oh, this map is like way better done. It's locations of importance. Man, the production value of this mission is great. Look at these little lines there that have been folded and stuff and lined and folded. So, now I know this place is huge. And now that I know that, well, I can just rest easy on my tiny little noggin, sitting upside down, as if I was one of the siblings who likes to dwell in a hall. I don't remember which, but I don't think that's very important. You didn't see anything moving right along. And that's the respectful man's way to get to heaven. Slowly and with no apparent marks on your bones. Well, wow! Jesus Christ. And now I'll demonstrate the way to send someone to hell and go to hell yourself at the same time. Because if you're killed by some freak with a sword, that means you both go to hell. Because these are the old biblical laws that were created in times when people would make laws that make a lot of sense, such as if someone attacks you, you're at fault. And, not to be a downer, but that's a pretty harsh thing. Just saying. Now, back to this mission, which is a complete upper, and, you know, you can be right on it, and... So, there's caves underneath. I didn't remember that either. This is the spider cave part. This is the Half-Life part where you go shoot up the little ant-lion-y, big ant-lion-y, shooty, shotgun-y type things, okay? Fantastic. I don't know where the hell I'm even ending up here, but I guess that's the idea. Well, this truly is nowhere's land. Is there a third map, or am I just... Prominent banker also missing. As reported to the Rodamill Chronicle by the constabulary, a fabularious word, Thomas Rundledon, the head financier of Rodamill Trust, has been missing since the evening of the 11th. He was last seen leaving the bank at closing and returning towards his East Valley home. In light of the murder of Rebecca Nicodus, the Watch urgently requests that all citizens with business in that area on the night in question should report to the duty sergeant. Greyfeather Gallery Bash. Mood swing whiplash. Lord Austin Greyfeather invites persons of good standing to dine at Greyfeather Hall at 7 o'clock upon the 15th for the ceremonial opening of the newly constructed gallery wing. Admittance is discretionary. Okay, so, would you kindly please... Wow, there sure are a lot of people in this town. It's not deserted anymore. It's kind of obvious. But yeah, seriously, look, I'm in a part of town. Please mark me as being on the damn map. What? I didn't get the map? What? I was supposed to look at it? I thought it was just a regular map. You find a map that shows the way to the mines. Ah. What? So I didn't even look at the first one? Okay. I think I understand now. No problem. I love how, like, even the maps, like this one is all drawn by the Mechanist or frickin' whatever, and this one is, like, all professional. It just adds to the busted up old atmosphere. Morgan sure was a great mission maker. It's too bad she, hasn't made any in a while. Wait a minute. Oh, this is this place. Now I understand. Okay, well, there's an old hotel, question mark. You know what? I don't know if I have to go back the way. No, I don't think I do have to go back the way. I kind of want to go all the way back to the start and check out. See if I can check out. See if I can find ways to make it into places that I never kind of got into. Like, let's see, what the hell is. Yeah, because I want to get up to that place that the guy was on top of at the start, and then I also want to get into, like, maybe this part. Probably nothing there, but hey. So I guess this might be the old hotel, so maybe I can climb. Oh, I can! Screw that stuff at the start, I'm going to the old hotel. Oh. Man, it's just some people using it, sleeping, that's not scary. But what's scary is this marble tiley floor, so... Spill your guts all over it, in a metaphorical sense, of course. I don't wish to use my moss arrows, of which I have plenty. By which I mean one. That may have been a joke at how some people give you 2 moss arrows and expect you to, like, not creep, crouch, crawl. Just fantastic. Wow. So I've got all these weapons, but I keep knocking out the mechs. Oh. Oh, this isn't where I thought it was. Wow, this is, like, super massive. I don't know why I thought I could get through this whole thing in time for Halloween. It is now past the season. I'll still be playing it at Christmas, but you know what? I don't care, because I am Fen, and I do weird things on the internet, and that's why everybody loves me. That's why I'm the biggest LP on YouTube, getting huge like you guys won't even believe how huge I'm getting, okay? Great and awesome. Great and good. Gresh, who got a date for the priggity prism? Me. I think I made the joke about how, haha, I'm not going to the prom because I'm an adult. There should be a reunion prom with a bunch of old people. That would be funny. I made that in the den. Video number something or other. Yeah, but you see, you guys are not in a place where you could amusingly find an undead, so I will not spare you. Yeah, there's a bank key. So I got another key from that dude, though, so I don't know. Friend Quila, the restoration of the mined barracks in the East Valley hath been completed. I shall not feel secure about quartering there, however, until the Eastern Valley hath been properly explored. We do have Dayton to guide us, but I have grave doubts as to his usefulness. While he doth possess the only map to the valley, his memory of the area itself is faulty, and he doth lack the stomach for what we are likely to find there. Perhaps he doth realize this himself, and keeps his map only to retain his purpose. I suggest we grant him his severance pay and send him home. Then we might put the civilian quarters to better use also. What sayest thou, friend? Jamais considerante. Language mixer. Friend Thomas, I must confess I share thy dread. I cannot wait to return to the city and my former duties. Had I only known before I signed on! 'Tis as if even the very moss feeds on the doom of this place. I too did find old letters and news. They seemed all talk of disappearances and demons. But what we have seen in the East Valley today is far worse. Surely thou hast heard? We have only cleared a few buildings so far, but they were full of corpses, people struck dead where they stood. It's the packs. I found a man sitting at a table with his dinner plate still in front of him. There's more. Last night during my patrol, I saw a child standing near a ruined building. When I came closer, she disappeared right before mine eyes. Well, it's better than her turning around bloody-eyed and running at you screaming. I know Shauna hath forbade such superstitious talk. That's right. I'm actually Zaya in disguise. But I'm not the only one to have seen such things, nor am I the only one suffering the dreams. The dead are restless and fill the night with whispers. It can have been no ordinary tremor that claimed these people, and may the Builder watch over us, lest we too be visited with whatever horror befell them. Let us be. Almost upon. Okay, so I should probably start using these keys that I collect. Bank key. Bank key. Yeah, see, I knew there was an Akbunk around here somewhere. Strange. I don't know why the key would be in the kitchen, unless it's actually the keychain. Or the keychain? Oh, that's even funnier, hilarious, or somehow. Wait. Oh, this door was unlocked, and it's a kitchen. You know, these rooms are just realism central, and they're actually using the spooky old kitchen. These mechs truly have no fear, and I can hear somebody sleeping in the next room. Doesn't seem to be waking up to my ransacking. I'm the poltergeist. The polterghost, if you want. That's sort of a strange portmanteau, in that it's sort of means the same thing as if it weren't a portmanteau. It's great. Yeah, hey, this is awesome. I love it when you get into rooms through the strange methods. Oh. Better save in case this mushroom decides to kill me by jumping up and doing the fandango. And this is just old Richard the Dead's room there. Well then, perhaps in this room I might find the cure for absolutely every disease in the world, eh? Friend Shauna, in thy letter thou didst express some concern over thy task. Rest assured that the Mechanist Order hath conducted a full investigation into the history of Rodamill before considering to buy the mine complex, and has every confidence in the success of thy mission. The only doom to befall the town of Rodamill was the devastation of the earthquake 8 years past. That it has been inaccessible to exploration until now has naturally bred reputation and rumor far more ominous than the simple facts allow. The Order of the Gear regards these rumors to be nonsense, and doth expect the same of thee. The visions and nightmares thou hast reported from thy workers are, understandably, merely the delusions of those ill-prepared for the ravages of fecund nature upon a civilized town. I am confident that a strong application of discipline and hard work will clear their heads. Thy task is simple. Explore and evaluate the mines and search for a way into the Greyfeather mansion. 'Tis of great importance that these goals are achieved. Let not superstition guide thy steps. Except that superstition is always right in the thief world, because, yeah, it's a secret. Officially, High Priest Titanly. Well, not always necessarily, but there certainly is, undead type shit going on in the thief world. So, superstition might be prudent for some strange reason. Shauna, I want to see you. We seem to only talk via letters lately and don't have time for actually being together anymore. Please meet me in my workshop tonight, where we will intertwine as Karas intended. That's still the barracks? Wasn't I in there and it looked completely different? No. Wow, I have no idea what's even going on here. Okay, that was... Well, I do, but I don't want to spend the whole video going, okay, well, that was that. Do I? Not quite. Maybe I'm not supposed to be up here, but maybe I can. Oh. Well, I guess this is all that's left of the old hotel or frickin' something. Disappointing. Maybe good old Morgan here. Good old Morgan, that's her new nickname. Hope she likes it, cause it's sticking! Maybe she just ran out of cell counts or whatever the heck you run out of, so she couldn't make this thing exist, although it looks rather tantalizing. Doors are super real looking, and... Oh, man. Oh. So I guess I can't get places. Right, that's the old blocked off part of Wilkinson Road. Okay, I'm still gonna try to find a way to climb back to the start and get up top, because that just don't make no sense. Okay, well, there's this. Okay, you can't... Some of them you can't climb. Where does this water lead me back to, anyways? Alabama? Whoa. Did I ever go up here? Man, this mission is ginormous. This is like what the Dark Engine remembers you of, forgets of, remembers bees. Oh yeah, I came this way. Yeah, this is what it's known for. Missions that just seem huge and enormous and huger than could physically be loaded into whatever memory RAM could have existed at this or any other part of Father Time's appendages. Well, at least there's some nice grasses hanging down from the ceiling, so there's that. Ah, and that's the South Valley. Yeah, I'm just simply not having it. Right, you ain't fooling no one. I'm gonna get up there if it kills me. Then again, maybe you can't get up there and he's just there to be a nuisance. That's very possible. Hey, and this river's all bloody. There. That window looks like it's openable. This is the kind of sensation I got when I first played this. You just feel like you're missing some climbability, but you don't quite know where. Oh, well, I got up here. Just get up right in his face.
Is thy head ready for my face?
I mean, I'm not supposed to, obviously. I now recognize. But, you know, just thought I'd explore. Just thought I'd explore. Sigh. Sigh. So I find myself here and looking longingly at the City Hall, I freaking guess. Oh, hey. I hear a Burke, so I never even went. There are Burks in City Hall, and they are a nuisance. First, I want to check if I've been up here. Yet another place you can't do nothing for. Well, it's a great atmosphere, but yeah, I think I did. I wish they'd be faker-looking doors. To be perfectly honest. Wait, did I ever try to go up here? Maybe that's how you get into this freaking unholy place. Clanging for the benefit of the Burks, I like to entertain Burks. Burks. Yeah, I don't even have a loot goal, do it? No. No, okay. Never mind. Let's go down and see what this filthy beast has to say with his little ba style voice acting. He is the Burke of wisdom, and through him I shall attain all that is meant to be revealed to my fat face. Also, I believe, after looking at the video, this guy says wants home bed key. Yeah. So, there's some sort of key. Maybe the key is under a bed, or maybe it's the key to the bed. Home bed key. Yeah, I don't know. Have you got the key? You're going to defecate it out like a good little Burke? Wait a minute. Power's out. Hang on. Should I go turn that generator on way back at the start in order? Probably not. But then, you expect me to use this manual transmission style of climbing? That sounds like fun, sir, so thank you, I guess. No. I don't know if I... Oh. Of course. I think this video might be getting a little long in the tooth. Should probably find some anticlimactic point to stop upon, but I'm just having too much fun. And this place is empty. Oh. Is this the home bed key? It's a rusty key. I don't know if it's the home bed key, but I'll see right now. Bust into a pagan's house and read him some epitaphs, some epithets, some epiphones. Well, you can die peacefully in your own home. One might not want to die in their own home and stay there, but, you can die in this makeshift grave here, sir. It's the least I can do. What? What was that? It played the sound, but it didn't make me have a new objective. Don't make things hard for yourself by killing. Wait. Was that actually a secret objective? It is! Oh, you see now? Kindness does get rewarded. Unless, of course, this guy's going to see me and want to attack me. Like... Oh, he's putting something down. He's opening something. Okay. Go now to thine eternal rest, friend. Alright, he dies clutching his stomach. With bonus, you've helped the pagan to his final rest. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Nice. Well, now that I've helped the pagan, I'm gonna leave it here. So see you guys next time, and bye for now.